Hi, everybody. My name is Alexandra Sauvé. I'm an independent consultant. I'm an executive national vice president with Arbonne. And over these next few minutes, my goal is to not only share what Arbonne has personally done for myself, but what the business opportunity, what the differences with the products is, and why I truly believe that more than ever, now is the best time in history to be joining an online wellness business with Arbonne. And so Arbonne is not a new company. They've actually always revolutionized the way that beauty is pursued and perceived. And I love the fact that it is not a new company. Like, it has been started in 1980 by our founder. His name was Peter Mork. And Peter, 44 years ago, literally saw that companies were starting to invest a whole lot more money in the marketing versus the value of the product. He saw that companies were starting to put, let's say, mineral oil, parabens, formaldehyde in their ingredients. And he thought to himself that he wanted to absolutely provide people with the very best of nature that would not only be the best of nature and the best of science, so that we would get the best of both worlds, which is having the botanical products that are based on having results. So I know for myself, I didn't know anything about ingredient policies when I was first introduced to these products and the opportunity. But I can tell you that firsthand, when I started to use the skincare products, my acne that I suffered from since I was a teenager started to clear up. And so I clearly started to see that, wow, the products actually have been clinically tested and they are built to actually have results. And time again, what's so powerful about this business is that they actually do all of the testing behind the scenes to make sure that people not only have a safer product, but they actually have the results that go with it. And so as you see on the screen, we say beyond clean. Arbonne was actually the etiquette of clean long before it was a cool and trendy thing. We're actually one of the largest vegan certified companies. We have always been under European standards. And to this day, we eliminate over 2,000 ingredients that could be questionable in terms of what we put on our skin. Now, as for what I understand now, is our skin is our largest organ. And so what we put on our skin absolutely matters. And so when you look at the US standards, the US standards ban about 13 to 14 ingredients that could be potentially harmful for your health. And in Canada, we ban approximately 300 to 400 ingredients, not dollars, ingredients that could be potentially harmful for our health. And it's no wonder when people say they went to Europe and they ate some pasta or they did whatever they did and they felt great. European standards are absolutely the best standards in the world to this day. And the European standards eliminate over 1,400 ingredients. So Arbonne has always abided by the European standards, and they go above and beyond the European standards. And so what I know for sure is that if you're somebody who's looking for premium skincare, we have it at Arbonne with the Derm Results Advanced. It is absolutely, there's Derm Results Advanced, there's Derm Results that are actually our most recent skincare lines. And I can tell you, like, the results that people are getting from using these skincare lines are unbelievable. And so another great thing about this business is the fact that we are a certified B Corporation. And so you'll notice the B sign on the screen. It's actually on every single one of our products. And that happened actually when we were actually purchased by Groupe Rocher in 2018, which, if you're not familiar with who Groupe Rocher is actually the Sephora of Europe. And so they are a massive corporation. They own about 10 other companies, and they specifically invested in Arbonne because of our botanical formulations, because we have always been about having clean products, not only from skincare to nutrition to makeup, but also beyond that, that our philosophy was always around being under how would I say that, biodegradable. Like, you could literally wash yourself in a lake and not harm the water. And so that was always in our notions, and having recycled products and recycled packaging. And when the products are delivered to clients, the emission put out by UPS, we have a partnership with UPS. We were actually one of the very first company to be carbon neutral. So what that means is that every time myself or any customer or any ambassador receives a box of products at their house, Arbonne calculates with UPS how much emission was put in the air, and they plan a tree to counteract that. And so when you think about the B Corporation, they basically just came into Arbonne, they audit us and make sure that what we say is truly true. So from the 2,000 ingredients banned, from the being carbon neutral to being good for the people, good to the planet, above profits, these are the kind of companies that you absolutely, I know for myself, I want to be supporting. And so I'm very mindful about supporting companies that have this B stamp. And I'm proud to say that Arbonne to this day is the largest B Corp certified company in the wellness space and in the network marketing space, which I'll get into that, what network marketing is, in a few minutes. So Arbonne is thriving not only to be the best in the world, but the best for the world. And I love being part of something bigger than myself. And so in terms of the Arbonne nutrition, I can tell you that when I got started with this business, and parenthesis, I was first approached to do this when I was working in the fashion industry, and I was a hard no, okay? And the reason why I was a hard no is because I thought I had to have like a garage full of inventory and to become a product lady and all of the things that came with that. And I'm here to reassure you that this is nothing, it is nothing like that. It is actually a very sexy business model to this day, that you can build a business from your phone, sharing wellness with other people. And we have an amazing 30 days to healthy living program that literally has been created by some of the most recognized functional doctors in the world. Dr. Hyman's apprentice is actually part of our faculty that actually has created our 30 days to healthy living program. And so when you take a look at what our program is all about, it's actually adapting an anti-inflammatory diet. And we do that by incorporating whole food supplements. And I've recently started to study more and more into that, because we're living in a world where people really look into having additional supplements, and it's more important than ever to be supplementing our diet with not only whole foods, but also supplements that have been created by whole foods. And what I know for sure is that Arbonne, put in terms of a B corporation, gets triple tested for heavy metals, triple tested for pesticides. Our greens and every single one of our proteins and all the supplements that we put on the shelf have actually been cold pressed to make sure that we keep intact the nutrients that have been grown by ethical farmers from Arbonne. And so one of my very favorite products, I'll tell you, the 30 days to healthy living totally changed my relationship with food. Absolutely. I lost about 40 pounds of unwanted weight on me over 9 years ago. And to this day, it's just created this really healthy relationship with food that I have so much gratitude for. And today I just share that with other people. And another really simple habit that I love that Arbonne has implemented is the one and done. It's the Green Synergy Elixir. It's literally one stick. I'm actually having a drink of it in my Stanley right now. And that is collagen boosting, which is made with hyaluronic acid. It's actually a supplement that helps you build your body to create more collagen in your body, not supplement collagen, but help your body create more collagen. The second is gut health. It's pre-pro and digestive enzyme, pre-probiotics and digestive enzymes. And along with that, you have 12 cold pressed fruits and vegetables in there. And so you really have something that supports your gut, that supports your nail health, your hair health, your skin health, and get evidently some more phytonutrients, which unfortunately in the world that we're living in 2024, in big agriculture world, the fact is that the most amount of nutrients you will ever have from a whole food is within the first 24 to 48 hours from the time it's picked. Unfortunately, now we shop I go to Whole Foods and I go to health food stores, but even by the time I get that, the fruit or the vegetable has been picked over 3 to 5 days prior to that. And so unfortunately, my fruit and vegetable has less nutrients. And so supplementing my whole food diet with a green supplement is very powerful. And we have so many testimonials that attest that people see a difference. I know for myself, it has definitely reduced my bloat. It has been actually clinically tested to reduce the bloat when people use it on a day after their largest meal. And so I'm very excited for you guys to discover that. On the other note, what I love about Arbonne is that it's all about healthy living from the inside out. So as I previously mentioned, what you put on your skin absolutely matters. And when it comes to the skincare, our clinical studies actually are measured under microscope. So it's not about somebody saying, oh, I felt like my skin was glowing more. This is clinical studies that actually measure the skin density and how it's formulated to make sure that it is truly reversing and adapting the cells to a whole other level. And so this new skincare line, which is Derm Results Advanced, is one of the most premium skincare lines that you can find on the market. And the cool thing is that the only way that you can get it is through an independent consultant. And so that's where the business opportunity actually has such a massive appeal, because nobody can actually go on arbonne.com and shop. They absolutely need an independent consultant. And so this line is created with hyaluronic acid, which basically tells your body to bring more water to your cells. Vitamin C, which is known as stabilized vitamin C, which is known as a anti-age component in terms of skin. Vitamin E And it's been created to really address all kinds of different skincare needs. So whether it's anti-age, whether it's more hydration, whether it's more balanced in terms of somebody who says that they have combination skin. What I specifically love about every skincare line that Arbonne does have is that we are pH correct. And so if your skin is feeling like it's a little bit mixed or oily or dry, one of the biggest signs that your skincare that you're currently using is not pH correct is the fact that your skin is acting up that way. So one of the biggest things that I've noticed, and my customers have noticed over time, is that they really feel like their skin has actually started to balance itself out. And that's the power of our products. And that's what we really truly do clinical testing on. And so here are the results for our Derm Results line. It's important to note that we have many other lines. We have an anti-acne line. We have a skincare line for sensitive skin. We have a skincare line for people who just want to get their foot in terms of more hydration. And this line was specifically created to stop the aging process and rewind it. And so 93% of people reported that their skin felt more moisturized, reported that their skin physically looked more plump, increased skin elasticity. So the 20% is actually under a microscope. So 20% increase in skin elasticity and 30% increase in skin firmness. That's really directly from the scientists themselves. Now, in terms of the business opportunity and where we can be sharing the products, and this is really where the power is in 2024 when you look at the two fastest growing industries in the world, which are online businesses and health and wellness industry. Now, Arbonne being a 44-year-old company that has had the track record of success and being able to cater itself through ups and downs of economy, we know that companies like this, through recession times, are the times that they thrive the most. And the reason for that is that we often say that a woman might be broke, but she'll never go ugly. Like, she'll need her lipstick, she'll need her skincare, she'll still need to take care of herself in so many different ways. And when it comes down to it, in recession times, home-based businesses have been known and statistically known to be growing during those times. And I love the fact that Arbonne is not exclusive to just one market. And so we can build our business, have clients or brand ambassadors in the United States, in Canada, in the United Kingdom, in Poland, Australia, or New Zealand. And we really go, everything that is all about Arbonne is all about being clean, conscious, and connected. And when I think about connected, this is far beyond a skincare and a nutrition company. What I think about Arbonne is really all about the business opportunity and the community that we get to bring into this business. Because when I said yes to this, I literally said yes simply for the fact that I understood that there's some doctors at the meeting and there was people that had high financial profiles that were participating in the business opportunity. And I was like, wait a minute, I didn't want to do this. And now I see people that are earning way more and that are more educated than I am. I want to know why they want to do this. And I started to understand that there was an opportunity to create a financial leverage through this business opportunity. And the reality is that every single person that I know is shopping skincare. Every single woman that I know is buying some type of makeup, whether it's just a lip gloss or a mascara. And so what I decided for myself was that instead of shopping and supporting other companies, I was going to shop in my own Arbonne store with cleaner products and teach and train other people on whether they wanted to shop in my store or whether they wanted to partner up and build a business with me. And the business in itself is so powerful because we literally get to dictate what our value is. And for the first time in my life, when I joined this business, I recognized that I didn't have to ask somebody else to tell me what my value is. I could, for the first time, create my own value. And so we get a great discount of 35% off. We also have an amazing tax benefit in terms of an independent consultant because you are self-employed. So I encourage you to go see your accountant and ask the benefits of having a home-based business with a business like this. One of the greatest things is that in terms of an independent consultant, like I said, we get 35% off and we can get up to 45% off. Preferred customers, as I'm recording this, is a free sign up. Normally it's a membership that's $20 Canadian or $29 US per year to get an additional 20 to 30% off, which is basically how every client shops. Nobody shops the regular price. Everybody shops at that discounted rate. And so the preferred customer discount is 20 to 30% off, and you have access to getting a free membership till the end of May as I'm recording this. Now, the compensation plan, we get paid by 3 different ways. There is absolutely no compensation on recruitment in our business. We get compensated on personally selling products. So people purchase online directly on our website, and everything that we sell from Saturday to Friday, we get paid a drop-in commission of 15% to 35% commission every single Tuesday. Now, the override commission it varies, and I'm going to get into that in a few minutes, but that can go anywhere from 6% up to 18% overrides on our own personal purchases, on our clients' purchases, and on our team's sales. And there's also an opportunity to be earning cash bonuses at every single level of management. So let me get into the levels of management. Oh, here, your personal selling commission. So that I just mentioned it, that you get paid every single week. And when you think about the bonus opportunities, there's literally those cash bonuses can vary from $100 a month up to $600 a month for every single level of management. And we call this a choice award. It's actually a white Mercedes-Benz award, and you can choose to take the cash instead. I know for myself, when I achieved the ranking of regional vice president, it was such a prideful moment to go and get a paid white Mercedes from my company. It's a payment that is issued from the company every single month to say thank you for your leadership. And that was part of our founder's philosophy. He was like, if women are going to building my brand, I want to be spoiling them like crazy. And in 1980, the sexiest car on the road was a white Mercedes for a woman. So he's stuck by that. And the reason why he chose a white Mercedes was because Mercedes is known for its safety, just like our products, and white for purity, just like our products. And so regional vice president, you can go an additional $600 to $800 monthly. And as a national vice president, we can get $750 to $1,000 a month towards cash or a white Mercedes of our choice. And the national vice president, this is where it gets really exciting, because every single year, Arbonne puts out incentives on these elite trips that we can be earning. But beyond that, cash awards that can vary from a $10,000 yearly bonus to up to $40,000 of a yearly bonus. Now, right now, every independent consultant in Arbonne is running towards an incentive trip that's open to every single one. So I have yet to meet anyone that has ever told me that they had the same type of opportunities to be able to determine their paycheck, to be able to determine what their value is, to be able to earn a trip, to be able to earn a car allowance every single month for just showing up and leading a team, leading a sales organization, leading a brand. And for the more value that you bring to Arbonne, the more value that you actually can get. So right now, we are running in North America for a trip to Costa Rica. These are 5-star trips. And I'll tell you, I've been on almost 9 of these incentive trips with Arbonne, and I brought my beautiful daughters. And I love the fact that I get to build this business around my life and not the other way around. And we've traveled without Arbonne and with Arbonne. And I'll tell you, every time I travel with Arbonne, I'd rather travel with Arbonne because it's so awesome and so like pure luxury. And as national vice president right now, we have an opportunity to be earning a Bahi trip, Bahi in 2025. And that's all based on our leadership and our sales performance for our whole team. So if you decide to jump into the business and run to the very top of the business, you have the same opportunity to be earning not only those trips, but also the Bali trip. And if this intrigues you in any way, what's very exciting is that we are actually heading out to Las Vegas from June 26th to the 29th. And I encourage you to book your ticket. This is like, if you want to be a professional, you want to be absolutely at this conference, because this conference sets the tone. We hear all the news from headquarters. And I always say, like, not everybody at that conference is earning $10,000 or more a month, but every person that is earning $10,000 or more a month with their Arbonne business is in that arena. And so proximity to success is so important, and it's so powerful. And I guess I'm missing a slide that talks about revenue, but I will tell you that when I took a look at this business at the very start, and I saw that there was an opportunity to be earning that 6% override or up to 18% override, I started to look at what that really meant. And there's no cap on what you can be earning in this business. And the average earnings at the first level of management, which is district manager, is approximately $300 to $800 a month. The area manager level, which is the second level of management, is an average earnings of $800 to $3,000 a month, and it becomes a willable asset at that level. And so the willable asset aspect is the fact that you can put your business in your will, and anybody who's shopping online or anybody who has joined your organization, you get paid those overrides. God forbid something happens to you, you can will it off to a loved one. Regional vice president, like I mentioned, that was the level that I absolutely wanted to run to prior to giving birth to my first daughter, who's now turning 10 years old. I've been over a decade self-employed with this amazing company, and I'm just so excited for the next 10 years for what it's going to look like for anybody joining right now in 2024. I like have goosebumps thinking about the next 5 to 10 years. And most of all, Regional vice presidents an average earnings of $5,000 to $10,000 a month with a paid bonus towards a regional, a white Mercedes, like I mentioned. And the last level is national vice president. That's the level that I have the honor of coming to you at. I promoted to that level within 5 years of joining my business. And it really stuck to me when I first was introduced to this, and I was really, really closed-minded. And if you're still listening to the recording right now, I will ask you, if you continue to do what you're doing today, where will you be in 5 years? Because I went to that meeting being super closed-minded, but still somewhat open-minded, saying thanks, but no thanks. And I'll congratulate you if you're still listening right now, because having a closed mind costs us everything, but having an open mind costs us nothing, but it can change everything for us. And for myself, Arbonne has absolutely been the very best professional and personal decision of my life, because it's allowed me to step into my leadership. It's allowed me to step into entrepreneurship. It's allowed me to create a financial leverage for my family. It's allowed me to offer this to other people. And I often say, I don't know any other opportunity that allows us and to create not only a difference in our lives, but to be able to offer that to other people. And so if you're listening in and you're still curious as to the details of that, I will reassure you that it's 5 clicks to having your own business. It's very simple. It's $99 to start your Arbonne business. And from there, you get absolute mentorship. You get hand holding. You literally start a business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. You're part of a collective of creative individuals like you see at the screen. And that has been going on for over 44 years. So on that note, I hope to welcome you aboard into our amazing organization. And I hope for you that you really get to create and use this business as the leverage to creating whatever you truly desire in your heart. So on that note, thank you so much for listening in, and I look forward to welcoming you.